When we write the world, we write the world. In these tumultuous times, the climate of international relations has retreated from hopes for the rewards of globalism and international understanding to a far more defensive time. The family of man is substantially estranged and fractured by schisms and resentments, pitted group against group, fearful of threats against national identity, and is calculating in our national assertions as cornered animals. One may argue that we have unfortunately turned our backs on and forsaken our essential oneness. That we are family divided is clear. In its most positive sense, expression of regional and national culture is a beautiful thing, something to be cherished, promoted, protected. The drive to keep regional diversity alive and thriving in a globalist world is to the good. But when this instinct oversteps its bounds and becomes the stuff of intolerance, xenophobia, militant nationalism, war, it's intolerable, ought to be resisted. I submit to you that to an alarming degree, we see these forces taking hold around the globe in the year 2022. It's a matter of real concern, not just for politicians, journalists, social scientists, philosophers, but as poets, members of the Fifth Estate, it's incumbent on us to speak to these issues as well. This is where we find ourselves in 2022. Artists gathered together from myriad cultures because we are driven by the positive impulse to look beyond our parochial roots and individual cultures and declare ourselves one with the diverse fabric of the human family of which we're all a part. An artist is meant to give voice to his people, but an artist is also meant to be curious, to explore, to be open to new ideas and to share them. An artist is meant to take their place at the banquet of world culture, the family of man, a respectful representative of his culture, a colleague to other artists of other cultures. Our purpose in gathering internationally as poets is to counteract the negative force of nationalism, to celebrate and to explore the diversity of our regions and cultures. That's what we're doing here today. In 2022, it's fitting that we answer this question. Are we to be agents of intellectual, spiritual, and aesthetic retreat into a new dark age of divisiveness, or to be responsible contributors to a process of common multicultural achievement? I believe in the divine origin and universal democratic ideal. I believe in the affirmation of Walt Whitman, who declares each of us inevitable, each of us with his or her right upon the earth, each of us here as divinely as any is here. I believe in the Tao, oneness, humanity, non-interference, and leading through following. Therefore, I support and have allegiance to the ideals underlying this festival. When we write the word, we write the world. Let us engage in this healing process together, leaders of reunion, mutual respect, and empowerment. I'm honored to be named Poet of the Year at the 4th Boao International Poetry Festival. Congratulate all of you for being part of this undertaking, and thank you for the opportunity to speak freely with you today.